What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we finished up our business in the Space Pirate base for now. Yep, we went, let's see, all the way through to the end of it, where we got ourselves a nice new upgrade in the form of the thermal visor, which allows us to see things on the thermal imaging spectrum. So, things that are hot, but we'd need a little more than just our regular eyesight to see. And with that... that was the wrong thing. We are now able to power up this door, leading us over to a very large and totally inconspicuous room. Totally inconspicuous. So, in this episode, we're going to keep on keeping on. And destroying bombers as normal, because that's fun. I take pleasure in it. Oh, I need more missiles. I hope I get more missiles. Oh. Game, what was that? I actually got stuck. That's never happened before. Alrighty, so what do we have in store for us? That's a lot of rocks. Oh. So, this is the famous quarantine cave we've been reading so much about. Meaning that's probably not an ordinary set of rocks. Kind of spoiled by the fact that our cursor goes red when we hover over it. No spoilers or anything. Alright, the boss of Phendrana drifts. Rocks. Yep, this is Thardus. And once again, with any new boss encounter, the very first thing you should do is not get frozen, but scan it. Because this is the only chance you're going to get. Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon radiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength made it a formidable opponent. Oh, I was not expecting it to do that right off the bat. Okay, so here's how Thardus works. We cannot lock onto it at all, but as was made clear during one of the scans that we found inside the Space Pirate base, by the way, do your best to dodge those because they will freeze you. There is a part of Thardus which can only be seen with the thermal visor. That is a weak spot that we want to hit and try and... which will pretty much make it vulnerable to us. We hit it. I'll hit it enough anyway. It'll overload our thermal visor, but now that weak spot is available to see to us normally. Best thing to do is not miss it like that. Fire off a super missile at it. Jesus Christ. You know what? Screw it. I've wasted 2 super missiles trying to hit this one little part. I'm just going to do that now. But here's something easy to do. Lay some bombs. When it starts rolling around the ball, just get in front with the morph ball and lay some bombs like that. It completely gets rid of the need to use the thermal visor entirely and makes the fire a lot faster. That's not what I want to lock onto, game. Alright. Are you going to give me a good angle? No, you're not. God damn it. I didn't come into this fight with as many missiles as I would have liked, so I'm just going to shoot a bit. Normally, I don't have as much bad luck with the super missiles as I'm having right now, so yeah. It's rolling again, so lay some bombs down. And it takes care of it. Oh yeah, one thing. If you press Z while in morph ball mode, it'll actually recenter the camera for you. Alright, Rocks. Come on. Do something that will put me in a less awkward position to actually target you with. Yeah, like that. Sweet. And that's pretty much how you want the fight to go. Now it's doing something. This little outburst there, it's gonna start raining down lightning. Apparently it's the almighty Thor. Should call it Thordus. And now the arena is very misty. Luckily it's still that big, we can still see it pretty easily. See if I can charge up another one. Now where's this one? It's on its hip. That's exactly where I want it to be. He lied. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. Alright, I will stop complaining. Probably. And by probably, I mean that's probably a lie. Haha. Alright. I've got 3 super missiles left. Now, this one's a big one on its shoulder, so it should be a relatively easier target. The keyword there is should. It's also kind of hard to see, so... Actually, that might be a little hard to target. Come on. Yes! Did it! Oh. Camera. Alright. Now, Thardus will generally go into ball mode after every big hit like that, but there is a tell that he does have, which is just like him, like, leaning up and rearing back a little bit. Like, as if he's about to, you know, go crash into a ball. Come on. It missed. Okay. What I'm gonna do is... I lost my lock on. Alright, so that leaves me with 1 super missile left. And with that hits, the miss is disappearing. Now he's gonna go into a bit of a tantrum here. And more lightning. More lightning! Thordus has returned! Not for long. I think 2 more cycles should just about... Or 2 or 1. Maybe that's 1. If that's the case, then this is perfect, because it's the only super missile I have left. Just hoping I don't miss. Oh, okay. I can't miss this. Oh, that one takes a bit more damage. Oh, that's fine. There we go. And Thardus is down for the counts. Ow! Jerk. Look at that. We have ourselves another upgrade. Just like a morph ball. Yeah, I'm gonna need more missiles than that. Oh, I can't even pick this up. Oh, yeah, I can. Alright, let's see what we got. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the spider ball. With this, we can now use the morph ball to travel along those magnetic rails we keep seeing. And now that we have the spider ball, these magnetic rails now become a research item in our search log. Magnetic rail system track. In morph ball mode, press and hold Z when close to this type of surface. Use the analog stick to move the ball along the track. Release Z to disengage from the surface. Caution, a morph ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track. So if you're ever in a space where you need to like jump from a track, like, well, I'll show it off real quick. So I'll hold down Z, and now we're going up the morph ball track. Well, spider ball track. We're just kind of cruising along here. If we were on something like this and wanted to try to jump up, we could lay a bomb there and go up a bit. Not that it actually does us any good in that case, but, you know. Ah, this one's a better example. At the top, lay a bomb. There we go. Come all the way around here. And this is our exit. Oh. What's in here? 3 missiles. Thank you, game. More bombers, because of course there are. Oh wait, I need the wave beam. Alright, and here, another elevator. And a spider wall track up there. But we don't want to go up there just yet. Oh, we can't. There's a white door up there, as we can see on the map. We can't use those just yet. So, elevator, where will you be taking us? Magmore Caverns South. Alright. Well, back down to Magmore Caverns then. Alright, so 2 ways for us to go here. And given that we have a blast shield over here, I'm going to take a wild guess and say this is a save room. It's a save room! How did I guess? It's like I've played this game before. But this is the way we want to go over here. And, oh, flame jets. Something tells me that... Wait, I need the wave beam anyway. And in here, we have more flying pirates. Again, easily taken out with super missiles, not that I can use any more than 2 at this current moment. So, I'm just going to rely on the wave beam's very impressive tracking skills. Nice. Yeah, so back down in Magmore Caverns. What do we have here? Machine is functional, but is currently not receiving power. 3 nearby power conduits must be energized for it to open. Blasts of electrical energy will analyze the conduits, yada yada yada. So, despite us being, you know, in a place filled with magma, we can actually use our thermal visor in this room as if it's literally anywhere else. And with that, we can find 3 power conduits over in these little alcoves. Another one over there. Right, so now this machine is active. And has activated a cooling system for these tunnels. And it's time for another physical challenge! I love this. Well, first things first, I'm going to take care of these Triclopses. Something. Anyway, but now the cooling system's on, we can actually come through these tunnels and scan these things. Access to east channel door located. So it's going to activate the cooling system over on the easternmost tunnel, being that one. It is at this point where we are now being timed. So now we're getting into the real meat of this physical challenge. So, this tunnel. Yep. Now scan, second verse same as the first. Now we get the north channel. The third and final of the lava channels that need to be cooled. And our reward is an energy tank. Very nice. So how many energy tanks do we have? 7. So we have 699 hit points. That is very nice. Wait, 799, sorry. I forgot, it's 99 and then plus 100 for every tank. So yeah, 799. Alright, so where to next? I think we'll be going this way. This seems promising. Oh, hello. Got a new creature. This here is a puddle spore, sentient floating lava mollusk protected by an impenetrable shell. The puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip over into a defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. Like that. Best thing for this is just a shot from the wave beam. Just to make sure you don't miss. And yeah, from there they act as platforms. No you don't. Haha. Where are we now? geothermal core. That just sounds cool. More puddle spores for us, which essentially are just living platforms. In lava, which makes it awesome. I really want to try and break a lot of these boxes because, as you can plainly see, I'm out of missiles. Hey, Magmore! And a stalactite up there. There's another chance to scan one of these if you missed the first one. Just fire missile that one. Bye-bye, Mr. Magmore. Gruesome. Moving along. Where are we now? Oh, more stalactites. So luckily, Magmore Caverns is now just giving us plenty of opportunity to get the stalactites into our logbook. Nice, a bigger energy pickup. Oi. There we go. More missiles. I was trying to aim for the puffers, but okay. Give me more missiles. I really need those missiles. Just preemptive box breaking. Yep. Roll into these. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. I don't even need to do that. Goodbye. Ouch. That's just comical. Ah, so we're at the other side of this room, the one with the magnetic track I couldn't do anything about earlier. Onward and up we go. Come on. There we go. Right, moving along through there, we can come around to the other side, to where we came in before, which was where? Oh yeah, this was the, this will take us back up to the Talon overworld. Which is good, because the next place I want to go is actually the Chozo Ruins. So, we can get over that way pretty quickly. And of course, we have to scale Root Cave first. Oh yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the old music of the Talon overworld while you could, because now that we've gotten some more stuff done over that way, the music out here has changed for the rest of the game, so we're not going to be able to get that, the song we had before, the really calming, serene one. You know, the one that you could pretty much fall asleep to. I mean, this one's still good, but not as good as the last one. Either way. I mean, I love this game's entire soundtrack pretty much, so I'm not really complaining anywhere except just, I really like that song. Now we're back out here, and back into the Chozo Ruins we go, for some more stuff. Now our first stop inside the Chozo Ruins isn't actually that far from the entrance to the place. Well, before I make that first stop, this... Oh, hello. It's one of these things out here. Hit in the glowing red fuck me light, which takes one charge shot. Nice. Now, you might have been able to hear some humming from around this area. If we actually scan around a bit, we'll see up here. This tree seems to be weakened due to cellular decomposition. Missiles do nothing. Charge shot? Nothing. What about super missile? Aha! There's a little opening in there, but we may need a little more height to be able to get in there. So I'll come up this way and bugger off the war wasps. Look before you leap, Matt. Look before you leap. just because I really don't want to deal with war wasps. There we are. So that panel in the tree was hiding a missile expansion this whole time. Right, now that's done. I want to come down into here. And this was, if you'll recall, the way to the room where we first got the morph ball back. Now that we have the spider ball, we can actually take advantage of the magnetic rail track on the other side of this half pipe. So as soon as I get up, there we go. Rolling through. And here we are. Yep. I'm gonna bet more scarabs. Alright, now we're in this large tower here. Tower of Lights. Alright. Well, it looks like there's somewhere we can get to underwater, but the thing is, we don't have very good underwater mobility yet. Even with that double jump, we can't get out of here. So, whatever's up there, we'll have to wait till later. That we move exceptionally slow underwater. Yep. Alright. Up and up and up. Okay. So, what's the deal here? Well, start scanning around. Large stress fractures can be seen on the surface of this brimstone pillar. So, these things can be easily taken out with missiles. I'm going to switch back to the power beam. 3 missiles, or 1 super missile. And I'm not too sure about my overall missile count at the moment to scale the entire tower, so I'm just going to stick with regular missiles for now instead of firing super missiles all the time. So if I'd fired super missiles there, that'd be an extra 8 missiles I would have used, and yeah, not sure if that's the best way to go about it at the moment. Yeah, after we do that, they'll release these out onto the platform you're just on. These are plated puffers, mutated puffer with reinforced epidermis. Phazon exposure has created a mutant strain of puffers on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. The gas within the plated puffer is just as deadly as that within their cousins. They'll also just explode automatically whenever you come up here. Now, yeah, the Oculus I already scanned before, preemptively in the tower next to the bigger sun chamber. What was that? Yeah, the sun tower. Ironically enough. Alright. Now, I don't want to lock onto you, so I'm just gonna aim around you here. This is why pointer controls are the shit. Damn it. Much more precision. Other than what was pretty much tank controls in the original Metroid Prime. Which, I'm gonna be honest, was kind of what was making me hesitant to try the game in the first place, because tank controls and me don't get along. For the simple fact that I just don't like tank controls, they're way too stiff for me. Combine that with a first-person shooter, or just a first-person game in general, and you have pretty much the worst possible situation for me, because the thing is, I'm not very fond of games in first person either. I feel that a lot of first person games just try too much to like imitate a lot of realism, and I feel that with constricting the camera to the model like this, to just the first person view, it actually restricts a lot more than you think, if you ask me. Thing is, I don't feel a lot of what I feel against other first person shooters with Metroid Prime, and I think that may be because like, this is the only version of the game I've played, and I think the pointer controls give me a lot of freedom. And even if I still can't see things that well at times, you know, I think the game is, you know, pretty well designed around that. So, this is a very good exception to what is normally a complete bias I have against first-person games at all. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who will play an Elder Scrolls game in third person instead of first, because I just prefer it that way. Anyway, this looks a lot like the pickup for this super missile, except it's pink. Well, may as well. we now have the Wave Buster, aka the proton streamer from Ghostbusters. This powerful attack uses missiles while active. Using the wave beam, press and hold B to charge, then press down to fire. Hold B for continuous fire. So, how about we head in this way. Wave Buster is a wave charge combo. This potent blast auto-sticks targets in the area. Wave Buster is a sustained fire charge combo. It costs 10 missiles to activate, and then 5 missiles per second afterward. Now, that sounds like a lot, and it is. But basically, it's just a huge stream of electrical power that locks onto enemies and does constant damage to them. And it's actually pretty damn cool. It's pretty much exactly like the proton pack from Ghostbusters. Alright, but now that we have that, we can now move on to... where else am I going to move on to next? Well, if we look at the map... Now, I'm not quite done in the Chozo Ruins just yet. I think where I'm going to start is we're going to logbook and in our artifact things here. Artifact of... no? Artifact of Chozo? No. Which one was it? Spirit? World. No? Which one was it? Wild. Yeah. One of these is in the Sun Chamber. And considering that one of the elevators from Magmore Caverns would bring us out directly next to the Sun Chamber, and we now have the means to climb up the Sun Tower, because, saying it right now, the other side of the Sun Chamber is still blocked. Like, I didn't really mention it last time, but when we were fighting Flagra, the entrance to this place got blocked, and it never got unblocked. But we can climb the Sun Tower now and get up there, so I think that's what I'm going to make our next objective. But I'm going to save that for next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime. So, well, I don't need to really go over things now, because I've just kind of pointed out our objective. But, in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later. Wait. Oh, I was going to get rid of the wasp because the buzzing was freaking annoying me, but... die, damn it. And you too. Ah, there we go. Alright, now I'll see you guys later.